Hello, 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 it's Wogawell and we're back with more THRONEBREAKER, The Witcher Tales. So in the last episode we managed to get a map and some other funky stuff, a camp. We're just going to talk to this guy.
Were it not for mandatory merchant routes and stacking rice, why I'd have gone round, through Sodden. Is this what I pay taxes for? To be robbed along the high road, and in broad daylight no less?
Nice.
Were it not for mandatory merchant routes and...
Not just talking shit. So, we have the map, which we can now use to locate treasures. We have one here which we've already gotten, a golden chest. But there's some loot along here which we can keep an eye out for. I think that's the stuff that highlights with the fingers that points to the floor anyway. So your army's morale can change. Neutral morale has no impact on your cards, whereas low morale lowers each unit's strength by 1 point, and high morale increases it by 1 point. The army's current level of morale is displayed in the icon upper left corner of the screen. Changes in morale depend on your choices throughout the game. To increase it, make an offering at a wayside shrine, but remember, after a victorious battle, your morale will return to neutral, so you must always keep an eye on it. Okay, so we're just going to use this. Morale goes up. And then it looks like we've got some
Gods of mercy. Whatever is this filth?
thingies. Remember what they're called? Neckers?
Drawn here by blood's scent.
For such vile monstrosities to prowl the high roads of my realm. I won't allow it. Attack!
Uh-oh, more fighting. Let's see if it's another tutorial mission, and unless we get to fight ourselves. So, unique cards up here on the battle. Okay. Custom. Alright, so a trophy is a unique type of card. You can only have one in your deck at a time. Trophy automatically appear in your battlefield beginning of the match.
Fogging broad daylight. With the heat positively sweltering. Have we to do with some manner of sorcery?
We shouldn't exclude the possibility, my lord. And great caution we must exercise.
Your rows are now covered in fog, which is one of several row effects you encounter. Row effects affect all cards in a given row and can have either positive or negative consequences. Later on, you'll also be given access to cards that allow you to add similar row effects. Okay, so just play on.
This? Some spectre? A strigger?
Oh, fuck
I
it.
can't be sure, your grace. It's the first I've seen of any such thing.
My turn. Okay, so as we were doing before, we're going to reduce our cooldown by 1. Permanent resilience. Okay, so permanent resilience is a funny thing, because does that not mean I can use... Permanent resilience means it stays between rounds, so I was thinking I could use my ability on it, but no, I don't think so. So we're going to get you down the back lane here.
Reaping black-clad heads.
And can we use a tonic? No, it's 1 card per turn, just like in the original.
These carrion
This
eaters.
guy consume unit and
I
the
know
graveyard
them.
boosts itself by 3.
Appeared on my estate
That
last
boosts
spring,
by itself by
enticed
its
by the
own power.
corpses of those of my sheep that fell. Harmless at first, until that is, they fill their guts. Seemed to become quite powerful then.
So they haven't actually eaten anything. That's fine. So they're losing 2 strength a turn. Boost the strength of one of your units. Okay. Cool. And then I guess, just to hammer it home, use her ability. If the cooldown's reduced, then that should be fine.
Fearsome they look,
So I win
true,
this round.
but they bleed just as we do. Onward! Slay the filth!
They passed. I'm at 23. I can end my turn now as well. Unless it's going to make me play another card. It's going to make me play the other card. That's kind of annoying. I don't really like that about the tutorial. You should be a bit, you know. So then I can pass the entire turn. But as you saw, I would have won that round previously anyway. I didn't need to play this guy. And I would have had him for this round as well. So we're going to do the same again. Because of its resilience ability, like I said, it stays in the battlefield. So we're going to play
My
you.
spirit's willing and how, but these damn boots are killing me.
And then end the turn. See what they do. So this time he gets a buff from it because
Your
he's
Grace,
eaten something
get
from
more
the
come.
graveyard.
They fill.
I need to be able to use my ability. So let's chuck the loyalty ability on again. Make you a 15. and then chuck you next to here. Oh crap, that's not good, because it's got range, doesn't it? Yeah, range. See, the range reaches 2. You can only hit cards that are 2 spaces ahead. Interesting. It's a strange dynamic.
Strong as steers
Power.
they've
So he's
grown.
consumed
And they show no fear.
a unit in any
Frenzied, my
graveyard.
lady.
Okay.
It's bloodlust. They lose.
Okay, that's fine. Destroy the highest enemy and boost all enemy. Oh. Whoops. The necrophages, if we made them much stronger,
My
which
queen.
it has.
There is no shame in ceding the field when fortune.
So we'll skip our turn from here, because we're not. Even if we play this guy, we're still lower than their total, so we cannot win. So we're going to pass the turn to keep our card. They win the round. That's fine. We draw 3 more cards. They draw 3 more cards and they get to play first. So
Victory must be ours now. We shall not retreat. Arms at the ready. Attack! Look there. Yet another abomination.
No, that stench. My salts. Where are my salts?
So give 1 charge to all units with depleted order. Depleted order, which means like they've used their order, I guess. So oh, I didn't even realize that was what I was supposed to do. So we're gonna put him here so that we can plan ahead and basically get the advantage of all the cards basically in one go. So we're gonna pass our turn and we're gonna plan on playing all of these guys. Wow. So firstly, we're gonna play an Arbalest. Yeah, so we're gonna play an Arbalest. Deal 2 damage to whenever another unit is destroyed. Damage random enemy at once. We want to kill this guy as soon as possible. Use the Wagenberg ability. Okay. Already. That's fine. And then pass the turn. That's fine. And then Reynard's ability reactivate. Those orders already been used. As a result, you get Wagen's ability to play Reynard in melee role. Okay.
Her Majesty is exceptional.
Ah, so you can only use order once. But because Reynard comes down, it makes it come back again. Okay, that's interesting. Ah, so we've won. Okay. Well, what we'll do is we'll just overkill it. And we could have done that. Okay, so you only have 1 order charge, but you can recharge them.
I'm a war servant.
You're dead. And then we pass the turn and we win. Decisive victory.
The
Very
beast
nice.
had the chance against us.
That was easy enough. Let's see what happens when it gets difficult. So we get to grab all this loots. More wood, which we obviously want 1,500 gold for that that are found. Nice. Any more treasure? So we look at the map, which is taking a while to load for some reason. There we go. So we got some stuff that we need to take care of up and around here. So we got this. Boom. This here. Boom. Aiming for that 1,500 mark. I can see why you'd get the movement speed buff though. She is quite slow. So is that a human?
Many trees we felled, my lady. They call themselves strays. We build a...
So it seems like you benefit from speaking to everyone because they give you stuff, it seems. So we've almost got enough for the first bit of gear we want. So we don't want to go down there yet. And we're going to send scouts once we found these 2, because we know then that's as far as the scouts have reached before. Discovering signposts, fast travel. Okay, cool. So now we can fast travel. And I'll probably just use the scout now. Oh, nice. Just to make sure we don't actually miss anything at all. I'll go down here, grab all this stuff. Milady.
The masks they wear. Have you seen them?
Blah.
Majesty, I beg of you, thrash them. To raise an hand again. Thank you for listening to this tired bag of bones.
I didn't even listen, but okay. That works. More loot down here. Yep. This is an interesting mechanic. I quite like this because it means that you don't really miss anything. But you have the option to ignore the map and do it your own way. So we got a chatterbox up ahead, I think.
Soon, Queen and retinue arrived at Hawksburn. The men stationed there they found standing at attention, baking under the blistering noonday sun.
Your Majesty, Count Caldwell.
Stand at ease, Sergeant, and report.
The local peasants we've rounded up in the yard, Your Grace. Expect they might have lent the bandits aid. Yet our courtesy hadn't inspired them. They haven't peeked a word. Might it please Your Grace to summon the hangman? He ties a noose for them, should...
I'll speak to them first.
Your Majesty, for the Queen to question commoners, why...
Whom for? I shan't be stripped of crown and titles for it, so no impediment do I see. Lead me to them.
Bow low for your sovereign, Her Majesty, Queen Meve of Lyria and Rivia.
Ha' mercy, Your Grace. We bear no guilt, we simple folk.
Calm your hearts, good folk. Though your queen I may be, you are subjects, not slaves.
Meve extended a hand, the royal ring gleaming upon it. Unfamiliar with protocol, a pleb gripped it firmly.
My, we shall be addressing one another by name afore long.
This is an outrage! Guards! Grab him!
I've all in hand, Caldwell.
Forgive me, Your Grace. I'm not accustomed, no-how.
Nonsense. You've a firm grip, a spry handshake, and a bold spirit I can respect. What do they call you, man?
Helmer,
Helmer.
son of Florence.
Delighted,
Nice.
Helmer.
Helmer, son of Florence.
Now understand me, man. I am in dire straits and in need of your aid. So please, answer my queries in full and forthrightly. The bandits, whom do they follow?
Him, milady. We seen him. No name, just an odd title. The Duke of Dogs, they call him.
My, a blue-blood thoroughbred mutt. Where are he and his hounds bound? Did he say?
That recall, Imogen? What did he name? A Gleeton or something?
Clayton. Lord Clayton. His estate lies to the south.
Sound the horns. Have the men form up. We march at once.
Milady, I'll be no higher for the Duke. He's a good man. Gave us proper brass for the welcome we gave him. Shared what grub he had.
Shut it, louts. The Queen's had her say. Your Grace, your orders. What are we to do with them?
Press them into service, set the women free, leave them be. Okay, we'll just leave them be.
Leave them be.
Because if we...
The harvest draws close.
If we have any... If you get
work.
resources from doing
have
either,
their hands
then
full.
we'll be getting them through the camp anyway, so...
Oh, milady. Thanks be to you, thanks be.
Pray she watches over yours. Should I hear
didn't
of
like
you
that,
sheltering
though.
bandits again, of you lying to my officers, I shall return and put torch to every hut, field and orchard. Understood.
So it seems like being
set
good
off
is more
toward Lord
difficult.
Clayton's estate at a gallop, her mount knocking the peasants aside as it kicked up a cloud of dust. The folk of Hawksburn spoke of the royal visit long after, albeit ever behind closed doors and in hushed tones.
Cool, okay. So that was interesting, I guess. Got more wood. Notice boards are a great source of information what's happening in the area. Clicking on them will cause markers to appear on your map. So we got a treasure chest up there, which I don't think we can get to just yet. I think it's through there, perhaps. A jigsaw piece there. Okay. Let's move around the map. I mean,
What
it
is
looks
this
quite
raid?
big, but
Bandits
I
attacking
think it's a
royal
bit
tax
misleading.
collectors.
So, is there more treasure here, or is it it's outside? So we got someone to speak to here. So he says, summon the camp overseer, have them see what can be done. We write on this, we have no time to deal with this. A few pieces of gold should suffice. Let's give them gold. That's just because I wanted to get my my honor back up again. So can we come down here? No, we can't. So that's obviously a way around later on. Now, do we need to send scouts again? I don't believe we do. I'm going to anyway. Oh, it did reveal more. Strange that I was able to reveal all this, but not these immediate areas as a result. Quite strange. I'm not sure why that happened. We're going to go into this field and grab. If we can get into this field, we have to go around. Oh!
That rumble. What is it?
Look out! Rock slide!
Rock slide. Oh, we're fighting rock slide. Nice. What the hell? Complete the puzzle by following the specific rules. Follow the main objective to win the puzzle. Battle will only be 1 round. Unique cards appear in this battle. Okay. Bit confused. Shorten battle. Your turn. Specific goals in the exploration map. Such battles are marked with a puzzle icon. And basically, destroy all the boulders before reaching the next row.
Crumbles! Fall back! Save yourselves!
Your Grace, the wagon. We can use it as cover. Forward. We must move it forward.
Play Wagenberg in the melee row. If I had the option to, I could. Oh, there we go. Okay.
What now?
End your turn.
You're far fewer than I presumed. Summon your comrades, damn it! Chop chop! Before I reach for my whip.
Play an arbalist in the melee row. Attack the boulder closer to me. This one. End your turn. Play another arbalist in the melee row and attack the boulder closer to me. Note the arbalist deals damage equal to the number of units in a row. Boom. There we go. Oh, it does 4 damage because the enemy unit's on me as well. Then our arbalist in the melee row and attack the boulder close to me this time. Will do enough damage to destroy the boulder on its own because there's 5 units including the boulder. Okay, that makes sense.
Use the wagon now!
And then this has 5 damage. So, boom. Okay, interesting. That's a weird mechanic.
We've come through.
Probably
Raymond.
one that's going to cause me some
thank you.
stress later on down the line. But we won. Victory.
The walls of the temple collapsed. The boat...
Okay, so there's a few more bits we need to gather before we go on ahead. So, if we go into this little area up here, there's a few thingies. Oh, can't reach that one, but there's a hut here which we can investigate. More wood, more gold. The queen is wounded during the siege. Abandoned location of the spoils we offered. Spare his life. Very well, release him. Let's get that map. So it's underneath the waterfall. So we're going to go sort of a greedy playthrough, but we're going to be good as much as possible. Because I think if you don't take that opportunity, you lose the ability to get that treasure, like at all. I'm not sure. I'm going to assume that because the other treasure, I need the map to actually be able to see it first. So I could be wrong, but we're going to do it that way. So I have enough gold now but I'm going to keep some just in case I have a quest that requires gold or an option that requires gold of some sort. So let's head down here. There seems to be a little dwarf that I can speak to. Oh, there's a quest down here also.
A peasant cart, loaded with a heap of hay, came rattling down the road from the opposite direction.
Clear the road!
Bellowed Count Caldwell, standing in his stirrups.
Make way for your queen!
The peasants
This
obediently
Caldwell guy
turned
is
their
a
cart
pain
into
in
the
the ass.
roadside nettles. As she passed, Meve glanced towards it and froze. Atop the hay bale lay a badly wounded man gripped by fever. The thick, sweet stench of rot wafted from his bandaged legs.
Sweet stench of rot.
Who did this to him?
Meve asked.
Bandits?
Nay, milady,
Replied the cartman.
'twere a beast.
Twere a
Out
beast.
to the
okay.
east, down Wetterton way, lies a
Beast of the
boneyard,
east.
old as the elves, they say.
The peasant continued.
Clayton was setting snares round about there. Came running back to us, drenched in blood, rattling on about a long-haired wench come climbing out a grave. Who's taken him to the good sisters of Melitele here on Bridge. Perhaps they can help him.
I'm certain they can. And will.
Replied the Queen. Though just looking at the wounded wretch, she knew he'd expire before nightfall.
God speed you on your journey.
The Queen whistled, and her mare resumed its trot.
Shall I send for a witcher, your grace?
Caldwell asked.
One of those freaks should make short work of the monster.
Until we apprehend the bandits, I shan't allow a single soul to leave our company. Even on such an important mission as finding a witcher.
Meve replied.
Any who did would be captured at once. But, if fate brings us near Wetterton, perhaps we'll see to this monstrous harridan ourselves.
Your grace, we've only just fought beasts and scarcely escaped with our lives. This she-beast will take a silver sword. Magic formulae.
Yet a dozen arbalists will have to suffice.
The Queen said, calmly but firmly.
And please, Caldwell, do stiffen your spine a bit. Now onward.
Nice. Here ends the main part of the tour. From now on, you're on your own. Good luck. Boom! There we go. And we're finished. Done with the game. I told you I'd finish it. But yeah, I think that's another good time to call this episode quits. So thank you for watching so far, and if you're enjoying it, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. Like I said, I will be finishing this. I'm basically just playing through, recording me playing what I would be playing anyway, like I said in the in my previous video. So yeah, stay tuned for the next episode. Shouldn't be too long because I'm going to record it right now, and I'll see you in the next one.